I guess it makes you feel good, and it makes you feel, you know, that you're not alone, I guess, and that like people care.
Hannah Williston is explaining why she makes blankets for chemotherapy patients here at Mayo Clinic Health System in Red Wing.
The blanket is something that holds you and keeps you warm and safe and stuff when you know you don't feel good, or you think that you know something bad had just happened to you.
Hannah's fleece hugs are very welcome in the infusion center, where patients can spend hours at a time sitting as they receive treatment.
They're always chilly when they're sitting back here. It doesn't matter how warm or the room is, they're cold. And so to have that blanket to cuddle up with, it's just to see them being so comfortable, it's so nice. And a lot of them will bring the blankets back for each of their chemo treatments so that they can use them when they come back each time.
Hannah's mother was her inspiration to begin making blankets for patients. She'd had treatment for chemotherapy here in Red Wing about a half dozen years ago, and now she works as a scheduler in the very same unit that helped save her life.
That's the one that kind of started the whole thing.
As Monica Williston proudly shows off the blanket a neighbor gave her, she remembers how comforting it was as she checks patients in for treatment.
And every time they come in, I always ask them how they're feeling, and you know, because I know they're probably having a really crappy day, and they're going to get sick, and so this is just something that most people are perky about and are excited to have.
These are some of the blankets for the patients.
Patients have a cabinet full of options and patterns to choose from, and usually there's something that appeals to gals or guys.
And the patients are shocked. Some can't believe that a college kid is making these and paying for the material, and they love it. They think it's very kind.
Belinda Peterson, a patient with breast cancer, is among them. She was so impressed, she wrote Hannah a thank you letter.
It just impressed upon me that a stranger would take the time to bless somebody like myself without even knowing me, and give me that hope and the warmth of the blanket as well. And I just thought it was such a cool gift because not only was it practical, but it also represented hope, a battle that her mom had won, and then that told me that something I could win too.
It was very heartwarming. I felt like I had done something really, really nice, and I'm really glad that I was able to do it.
Hannah's tie blankets start out as a kit with 2 layers of fleece, and then it's time for several cuts.
I just cut like how long I would want, you know, the fringes or the ties to be on each side. And then I just cut out one of the squares on the corner. And then I just go on cutting the fringes, and then you just double tie them so that they don't come apart.
The whole process can take up to an hour per blanket. It's a task that Hannah's mom helps with occasionally as her daughter studies for a degree in elementary education at the University of Minnesota Morris.
And that's it.
Hannah is wise beyond her years, and we're just lucky to have her do this for us. I don't know how long she'll be able to continue to do it, but it's fabulous.
Yeah, it's definitely been an experience, and I definitely want to keep doing it. I think it's been really fun.
How long do you think you'll be doing this?
Until cancer's cured.